Good afternoon, WDS family. In this video tutorial, I will be showing you how to use the iLearn components. You received 3 boxes. One is for your microphone, the other one is for your charger, and the last one is for your wireless keyboard. So to begin, we're going to start off by charging the pendant microphone, because as soon as you get in, it does require you to charge it. So if you want to go ahead and take out your charger, connect it to the wall, then you can go ahead and get your microphone, okay? And in the back, you're gonna have a little area to unscrew it. So we're gonna go ahead and unscrew it. And then we're gonna remove the cover. Then we're going to go ahead and add, in this little bag, you're gonna see a battery. We're gonna go ahead and install the battery. Then go ahead and add the cover and go ahead and screw it back. And then you can go ahead and put this back in your box. You can also charge it with your USB cable on your computer. So right now, right here, once I put it back, we're gonna go ahead and put it on the charger. Like that, okay? What you're gonna do is you're going to go ahead and set up your wireless keyboard. So in order to do that, you're going to remove the cover from the wireless keyboard, and you're gonna go ahead and take out the USB connection and put it into your micro PC. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this cover back into the wireless keyboard. And I'm gonna pause the video to put this USB into the back of the micro PC. So now that I have added that USB into my micro PC, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and now I can go ahead and use it. So this basically, you can be anywhere around the room. Here you can just move it with your touch panel. You can go ahead and click to open. This is also your left click and your right click. This is the volume of your speakers from your panel, and then you also have some navigation buttons in here. To charge the keyboard, at the end of the day, you want to go ahead and turn it off, and you can go ahead and connect this USB cable that came with it. You can put it on your TV, and then this connection you can go ahead and connect it here into your wireless keyboard, so you can leave it charging, okay? Okay, alrighty. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to first make sure that there are some settings in place. This is important to make sure that we connect your microphone that it's working into your Google Meets, okay? So you're gonna go into your window at the bottom, then PC settings, then you're going to go ahead and click on privacy. You're going to go ahead and scroll down and click on microphone, and even though it's on, go ahead and turn it off and then back on. This way it's enabled with your front row system, okay? Another tip is here in the back of your micro PC, you're going to see an audio jack. Okay, it's already going to be connected, but you want to go ahead and disconnect it and then reconnect it back into the little headphone, little image of it, like the connection where it has a little headphone, and then I'll show you what steps to follow in a little bit. So now that I have connected it, I'm going to get this prompt. I went ahead and make this window bigger so you could see it. We're going to go ahead and select line in, and then we're going to go ahead and click OK. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and open up our Google Classroom, our Google Meets, and all the lessons that you're going to be teaching that day. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Google Meets, and now you're going to be using this microphone on your Google Meet. Is the one you want to make sure it's not muted. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on the 3 little lines on the settings right here on your Google Meet. And then settings, you want to make sure that here on your Google Meets, it has line in. If it doesn't, go ahead and click on it, line in. Okay, and go ahead and close it. And then you can go ahead and join your Google Meets. Your speakers on your interactive flat panel display, you want to make sure they're raised. Make sure that you raise the volume on the flat panel display. And then from here, you want to go ahead and minimize. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and we're going to open up the front row. Okay, so when you open up the front row software, you can go ahead and just remind me later. You don't have to, but just to like make sure that everything is good to go, you can open up the settings from here and make sure that the audio input is line in. Okay, and then you can click OK. So from here, this volume will allow you to raise or lower the volume of the speakers from your front row system. Okay, so I'm using the microphone right now, and you can hear it across the room with the speakers. If I mute it, so if I press the smart button to mute, it's not going to mute from the Google Meet. Okay, so you do want to make sure that if you want to mute yourself on the Google Meet, then you want to go ahead and press the microphone to mute yourself. Okay, and to make sure that when you want to unmute yourself, then you would just go ahead and remove it from the panel. On the laptop, you do want to go ahead and mute yourself on your Google Meets on the laptop, and the speakers, you want to go ahead and decrease the volume on the speakers all the way down. It's in reverse now. The microphone will be enabled, the speakers will be raised, and then here in your front row system, you can either press record right here to record your Google Meet, or you can also use your touch panel, the front row touch panel. Okay, you can also press record from there. So once we press record, you're gonna see a countdown, and the beacon is gonna go ahead and turn red. From here, you can go ahead and start presenting your lesson. And everything that you had ready to share with your class that day, your Google Slides and all your lessons, you can have this hanging around your neck. And then once you're done, you can go ahead and stop recording. You can also pause it. Let's say you're gonna go to lunch and then you wanna go ahead and resume it afterwards. You can also do that. And then at the end of your meeting, you can go ahead and stop it. Right here, this mute button is to mute the speakers here in the room, okay? And if we click right here on recordings, it's going to go ahead and give you the recording of the Google Meet right now. It does take a little bit to process it. Before I open it, let me show you these other tools, and I'm going to minimize the Google Meet so it's not so busy in the back and you can see the screen right here. So the web link here, I'm going to go ahead and click yes, is if you want to add the address of your Google Meet recordings. That way you can just have it open, you can just have it open, and then it'll just take you to those Google Meet recordings. So let me show you one example, okay? So let's say I'm going to open it up here. I'm going to go into my drive, and then I'm going to type Meet recordings. So basically what it is just, it's going to allow you this time, like adding that URL is going to save you this step of having to open this up all the time to upload your videos. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this URL, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and add it here into my web link. Then I'm going to go ahead and click OK. So the next time that I'm ready, see, as soon as I clicked on it, it took me to my Google Drive. Then I'm going to go to New. Then I'm going to click File Upload. And then I'm ready to upload that file, that recording that I just recorded right there. Okay, so that's basically what it does. If you want to remove it, you can always go to Tools, Options, Web Link, and then just highlight it. We can click right there, and then we can press Control A, and then we can just press backspace and then click OK, and that basically removed that link where you're going to be uploading them. I do recommend for you to upload them, because then it's going to fill your micro PC with, you know, a lot of videos, and it's going to get slower. So as soon as you click on those recordings and you upload them, you can go ahead and start deleting them. The mixer here is just to allow you to move a little bit, you know, like the channels, okay? And your mic, of course, you're gonna see it green here that it's charged. And here your activity is like right now that it was processing a video, it'll just show you like a 1 that it's still processing that video that it just recorded for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it, and I'm gonna stop presenting here. Those are some tips that will help you be successful in using your iLearn system. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're here to help you, and I hope this video tutorial has helped you. Thank you so much for everything you do, and have a wonderful day.